Hello everyone, my name is Haven, and today I am playing There is a Man in the Attic. So, this apparently is just a short experimental horror game that was made in the creator's free time. So, we'll see what this little game is about. So, I imagine there won't be any story to it. It's probably just something to like kind of show off what they did, which is cool. It's always nice to see some stuff like that. When I was a kid, I often had the same nightmare. It was about this man just standing in my room looking at me. I was convinced he came from the attic. I shared a bedroom with my brother at the time, and when I had this dream, I often spoke out loud during my sleep. According to my brother, I said things like, "Somebody's here. There's a man here. He is here." It freaked my brother out in the middle of the night a couple of times. I'm an adult now, and that horrible nightmare is just a distant memory now. Or so you think. So it's beautifully well done. Okay, I see. Interesting. So if I push tab, I can't move. Cannot move. Look at this. Can't move. But lo and behold, I can move again. You know how? Because I left clicked. So if you ever run into that predicament, if you're ever playing this game and you kind of run into that, yeah, if you accidentally push tab because you're trying to pull up a map or whatever, and you're like, fuck, I can't move, and you don't know why, just left click on your mouse. There you go. You can move again. It's also in the note on the game page as well, if you didn't read it. So, let us look around. I don't need to use the bathroom now. Well, I was just walking by it. Okay, we're looking for the phone here. It might be downstairs. It didn't look like it was in the room. Oh, that must be the phone. It's a nice looking place. This looks like something from like a Pixar movie. Hey brother, I just want to let you know that we arrived at home safely. Thank you for the invitation. We had a great time and it was nice to catch up. I also feel like I have to apologize for Lily's behavior, but you know how kids are and their imagination. She was probably very tired as well. See you later. Take care. All right, thank you. Okay, it's getting late, but I should clean up first. Clean up what? Oh, clean up the dinner table. All right. Just checking, make sure the lights are on. Okay, there's nothing here that can well, there could be something that can jump scare me. I wish I could walk faster. Clean table? Yes. Today, my brother came to visit, and he brought his family along. His wife and their 7 years old daughter. Her name is Lily, and technically she is my niece. It's been a while since I've last seen them, so we spent about half an hour catching up with each other, just talking. After a while, I noticed that Lily was really uninterested. I don't blame her. After all, adults talking about everyday stuff is probably the most boring thing for a child. I am a pretty good uncle, so I offered her to let her watch TV in the upstairs room. Showed her all the cartoon channels and let her there to watch some TV. Anyway, for the boring adults, or away from the boring adults, she was grateful. That was kind of hard to read for some reason. All right, I guess we're gonna put these in the sink, right? Okay. The night went on. It seemed like everyone had a good time. Dinner was ready, so I was about to go upstairs to get Lily to eat with us, and that's when all of a sudden Lily ran downstairs screaming. She looked absolutely terrified. It took her a couple of minutes before she could speak, but then she finally said this. There was a man upstairs, staring at me from the doorway. Confused, perhaps a bit frightened, we all went upstairs, searching everything. Checked the attic as well, only to find nothing. Eventually, my brother dismissed Lily's story, claimed she was probably just getting tired, and soon after they left for the night. I am once again completely alone in the house, and Lily's story sounds way too familiar. Yeah, I would imagine so. Sounds like something that happened to you. Time to get some sleep. Do I gotta turn off all the lights? I hate when I have to do that. Okay, go to bed. You can do that. Watch it be dark upstairs. Checking my corners. I have not been up in the attic, actually. According to Lily's story, this is where the man was standing looking straight at her from this doorway, before returning to the attic. Just like in my dreams. Yeah. Hmm. These noises, they're coming from the attic. Are you really gonna want to go check from the attic? Really? Okay, so you didn't learn your lesson when you were a kid. That's what you're telling me. I don't remember leaving this door open. That's when you leave. But we still gotta investigate, huh? Oh. It's a wardrobe. Every horror nightmare situation. I don't know what I'm saying. Who has paintings of scary shit in their attic? What the fuck was that? Hello? This is stupid. There's nothing up here. Yeah, you're right. Go back to bed. You're gonna get bamboozled. Looks like there's writing on the wall. Is that me? Looks like it says death. Yeah, like right there. D-E. There's an E right there. It looks like there's an H right here. Is it... Am I actually seeing words, or is this just like one of those things where it's like... I think I see words there, but it's just me. Like my brain trying to comprehend what I'm looking at. We're just gonna go back to bed. Come on. Go back to bed. Go to bed. Sometimes a strange noise at night keeps you awake. Then you anxiously search for the cause, but you won't find anything, and you question it once more. Okay. I'm ready. Let's do it. Space. Can I move? Is the man in the attic real? Oh, okay, so I'm not moving. Just gonna jump scare. The light's on up there. Just gonna jump scare. Bah. You gonna do it? Oh, there you are. I don't think that's a man. Fear is subjective, but it is not uncommon to be afraid of the man in the attic or the man in the basement, perhaps the man under your bed. That doesn't look like a man. It looks like a panther. That's what that looked like. I don't think you got a man in your attic. I think you got a panther in your attic. I'd be a little bit more concerned. Thank you for playing my specific fear, the man in the attic. Okay, so I guess you have a fear of people being in your attic. I guess it makes sense if you live in like a 2-story house with an attic or whatever. I don't think I've ever lived in a house with like a genuine attic or a genuine basement. But, I mean, you know, when you live in a trailer, you have like an under the trailer, so I guess that would... I don't think that would even justify a fear of thinking somebody could live under there. But, I mean, depending on where you live, you never know. So... I guess with that being said, this was The Man in the Attic. If you want to play it yourself, this was a different kind of horror game, I will say. While it had, like, you know, your standard gameplay elements, it also had, like, this, you know, each action you performed in the game told a story, and or not really told a story, but told the story. So that was certainly different, and I like that. So yeah, if you want to play it yourself, I'll put it in the description below. And with that being said, I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day. Drink plenty of water, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.